Hello everybody and welcome to this whole new project of mine, which is going to be the build and conversion to RC of the Hawker Hurricane from Guillows. This is the small version. I don't think there's a bigger one of this. I think they do make bigger ones of the Spitfire and F6F, but this is a small one. It's kit number 506, so it's relatively small. We see here it's one of the newer ones with laser cut. I think the wingspan is something like 16 inches. So it's doable, and I'll be using the electronics from the Yashin P51 Mustang, the replacements. I've done it before, I've done it on other projects, and now let me open this up. So let's see how it goes. I got this one for Christmas, so it was probably good, and always nice to open things up and see what's inside. Like I suppose it's equivalent to other builds, but it's going to be nice. So yeah, plastic out, I'll get rid of that later, and here we have it. Here we can look at it again. Nice design, World War II era, beginning of the World War II, and let's see what's inside. For ages 14 plus, I meet the requirements, which is good. So let's see, maybe I'll open on this side and let's see what comes out. So first thing that comes out, not first thing that comes out, but first thing I want to look at is the plan. Well, I'll get it out when I can. Let me get it all out, maybe. Anything left? No. Good. Let me putting things back in there, so let me put that there as a prop. The plan. I'm always very keen on the plan. So, small plan. It fits on my cork board that I have up here. I don't know if you can see it. This is then the side view of the fuselage, and this is the wing top, and then the side, and also the fuselage, how it's been built. What I did notice on the Spitfire is that even if they have, for example, the ribs also drawn out here in case you break something, they do not have all the pieces drawn out. Like I seem to recall on the Spitfire they didn't have one of the side spars drawn out that was needed, because I then did another Spitfire with the same plan, so I've got to watch out that all the pieces I use, they are somehow on the plan, that I can do it again maybe later. Then maybe a rubber one. I did an RC Spitfire, then I did a rubber Spitfire, so I might do an RC Hurricane and then a rubber Hurricane. So let's see. These are nice pieces, plastic. This will be the engine cowling, very nice, very difficult to emulate things, so it's good that they're here. And a very beautiful cockpit. This is really nice because it has all the windows marked, not just painted, but somehow they protrude somehow, which makes it look very nice. Very difficult to replicate, so that's another challenge. And then some other plastic parts. I think this will be the spinner. I'm not sure what this round thing will be actually. I don't know. Can't imagine what it is now. Something so round and big, and then the exhausts for the Merlin engines, and then probably the oil scoops and things like that. I wonder what that round thing is. Maybe it's nothing. Okay. Then we have the motor. This is for the rubber powered. I won't use this one this time, but maybe next times. And the wheels, I think I might use it. I'm thinking on the Spitfire I didn't put any landing gear whatsoever. And I think what I'll do, I'll put a landing gear that I can remove. Not to fly with the landing gear, but then to have it around, because the Spitfire is somehow lying around awkwardly on top of a cupboard, whereas if it had the landing gear it would look actually much more elegant. So I'll probably do a landing gear, but I won't be using the rubber motor and the propeller this time, unless things go very wrong, which it can always happen. Then we have wood, so we have some strips of wood. It's a bit crooked, I'm not sure if it's somehow crooked. No, there's a big gap in here. I don't know if you can see it, which means that something is crooked. But anyhow, I'm sure it'll be more than enough. Then there's always a little bit left over that I used to build other models. I like using my scraps. And here we have some bits. Yes, there's a landing gear, I believe. Some bits and pieces. More wood. It's always incredible. I always mention it, but it's always incredible that out of this amount of wood, and even less actually than this, then a whole model comes out and it can even fly. So that's that. And then yeah, this is the wing, probably leading edges and trailing edges, I'm guessing. the wing spars, these are these side, I think longer ones I will call maybe side spars, and these are probably not on the plan, so I'll probably have to draw them on the plan manually, so I've got to watch out for that. That's what experience does, right? And then these are also for the fuselage, and these are the formers, and you build one side and then you pick it up and you build the other. That's how Guillows does it often, and I'll do it also like that, but maybe at a different pace, because into the fuselage I'm going to have to put in the ESCs, the one ESC, the motor, the gearbox, and the control rods, which is going to be a nice challenge. The little instruction book that they have always, they use the FW190, and it might be good to read once again, just in case. I think it's relatively straightforward, so nothing new, no surprise there. Some important notice, I think I've seen this before. I think they changed some things. Safe dope alternative using white glue, which is what I do actually. This is the dope alternative, what I call the poor man's dope, because I do have dope but I don't have the solvent for it. So what I'm doing for some models already, I'm just mixing white glue with water, and then some clear acrylic spray paint, or I use then clear lacquer that I got. So I'm actually using the tips that I got from these. Didn't know I got it from here. Then some tissue, some white tissue, also good. I still have some left from other models. I'll probably use it this time, I think, because on the Spitfire I used colored tissue, because I wasn't into painting at that point. But since then I've managed to learn to paint, so I don't know if I'll do maybe the colored tissue and then paint on it, as I do have some colored tissue. But in any case, the white tissue is also good enough for me. I'm still using tissue. I know a lot of you will probably be using the new coats, the plastic, but I'm not there yet. And then very nice, very beautiful decals. That's very good. The roundels, that will be the fuselage, it will be on the wings, on the fin, and then some squadron markings and plane markings. There's a wing walk even. Don't think I had that before. Some control panels, so nice. Like now I'm actually painting markings on another model by hand, a lot of freehand, trying to use masking tape, and I understand why the decals are actually very nice. They're not only very nice, they're relatively easy to put on. I mean, you can still mess it up, but they really look very fancy, very smooth, very nice. So decals is another great thing. So that's it basically. That's the unboxing of the Hawker Hurricane from Guillows, and I'll show probably in next chapters. I'm still not sure how I'm going to do it, but I'll show also the electronics that I'll do. I think I typically start with the wing. I might do that again, but already in the wing we have to do modifications to put in the ailerons. Then on the rudder also an aileron, the movable surface has to be done on the elevator also. And I think they're somehow marked here. What I see, there's some things already marked. Base separation, bottom flap. This is flap separation and aileron. So I might just make a very big aileron all across. Then it's easier to control. I'll see. So that's part of the challenge with the modifications. So that's good. And then nice shape. One of the heroes of World War II, of the Battle of Britain. Not easy to fly, I'm sure. Very few flying currently, and an honor to be able to build one of these and hopefully see it fly without too many crashes. The Spitfire did fly. I do hope that this one will also fly. In any case, thank you everybody for watching. Follow along on this one. More chapters to come. As I go building along, I'll keep you updated.